5 years ago, these four moms dug into their first cold case. Marissa, a former forensic accountant, came across it while she was back in school studying investigative journalism.
They were showing B-roll footage, and it was a car being extracted from a ravine, and it said what was once thought to be a terrible accident is now being investigated as a double homicide. So I went home and I Googled it, and I realized that it had not been solved and that there was some really interesting financial details, and I was so familiar with that environment that I kind of started digging and pulling at strings and pulling at strings, and it just took off from there.
After sharing some of her findings with Jeannie, she got on board.
I had the thought that I love to go down rabbit holes. I love to get the answers. And so I was thinking about doing some investigative journalism with the purpose of really using the research part.
Then, while chatting about it at a fundraiser for their kids' school, Samira and Nicole were hooked.
And I think there was a lull in the conversation, and I just kind of threw it out there. I was like, I'm looking into this cold case, and I saw them kind of lean in.
This just seemed like, how is this case cold? How do we still not know who did it? It just really pulled us in.
It's such a sharp fight. I don't even think you would put the wheels over.
Just casual acquaintances at the time, all coincidentally had backgrounds conducive to the investigatory work, from research to project management.
If it was in neutral, can't make the back wheels go unless it's being pushed.
With Nicole's background in opposition research, she had access to a lot of information. Through my investigative journalism course, I had pulled up some databases that were helpful, and we were pulling Superior Court files, all sorts of things, and we didn't let go.
They made contact with everyone, from a former detective in the case to associates and friends of the victims, even surviving family members, including a grieving daughter.
If there were 18 numbers, we were willing to call all 18 numbers. And
until
if we
they
got
all
somebody
answered.
on that number, we were willing to ask them, well, do you know who had this number before? And then we'd get 10 more numbers.
Yep.
And so we just kept at it.
So and you had, I think, Marissa, it was you had a scary moment.
Very scary.
Where that freaked you out, rightfully so.
It did. I mean, my phone rang, and a phone number popped up with the area code for where the area that we had been doing the case. And I was like, oh, it's case related. I'm just going to take this call. And I picked up the call, and it was our main suspect. And he said to me, why are you digging into me? And all the blood drained out of my body. I just remember, like, what have I done? Like, this is so dumb.